And so we've got our data here, and we've got, some information about this x1 variable and this x2 variable. And if we were interested in knowing some characteristics of, these distributions, we could go over to, this quantile tab or this summary statistics tab. Okay, so if we were interested in knowing the median for x1, we could go over to median and see that it's about minus 0.077, right? And if we were interested in knowing the mean, we could go over to this mean and see that it's about minus 0.098. Okay, and then that gets into this whole idea of, okay, well, is it better to use the mean or the median? And when it's better to use one or the other, it depends sort of on the shape of your distribution, the shape of your histogram, okay? So if you've got what we like to call a non-skewed histogram, or sort of a bell-shaped curve, or you could call it a mound-shaped curve, right, then you can use the mean. The mean will be fine. However, if you end up with one of these, skewed distributions, like we've got up here, where you've got a really long tail and a lot of density at one end of the distribution, what happens is the mean, is less helpful for quantifying the center of our distribution. So in those situations where you've got a skewed distribution, you would much rather use the median over the mean, okay? So if you were interested in quantifying the center of the distribution for this x1, you would probably rather use the median since this looks a little bit skewed, right? So you would take this median value here. Now for x2, you've got this sort of a bell-shaped curve, so you're not really that concerned about skew playing any factor. So you could use the mean that's over here, or you could use the median too. But with sort of bell-shaped distributions, we like to use the mean.